How does zoella pose? I don't even know.
Hello everyone!
Hello everyone!
Today I am going to do a very special video.
Today I'm going to be doing a really special video. Oh my god, I hate this already. Today I recreated the first ever makeup tutorial which I watched. Well, not recreated, I just followed along with it. Like, you know that trend where people follow like Kylie Jenner's makeup, like all those makeup tutorials?
I did that, but with the first ever makeup tutorial I watched.
How many times can I say that? I remember literally sitting there and watching it and being like, oh my god.
This is amazing.
When I was like 12. I watched it about 100 times when I was like 12 to 13. Haven't watched it since then. Yeah, I followed along with it. It was a zoella tutorial, if you haven't guessed already. If you want to see how it ended up, I guess here's a little sneak peek, kind of. I look really different with this makeup on my face. But yeah, if you want to see how it ended up on my face, just keep on watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new here. Turn on my little post notification bell as well. Follow me on my social medias. But other than that, if you want to see how I got on following zoella's makeup tutorial, the first ever makeup tutorial I ever watched, little 12-year-old Kirsty, then just keep on watching. What's up, bitches? I tried to do a posh, like a really posh voice, because I know I'm already posh, as everyone likes to tell me, but didn't work. As I've said in the intro, today we're gonna be following the first ever makeup tutorial that I watched, which was in fact a zoella video. Of course, I was a little basic 13-year-old. I was probably 12 to be honest, or 11. When was this video posted? Let's have a look at how old I was when I watched my first makeup tutorial. I would have just turned 12. Let's just get that in our heads.
So here I am, facially naked on the internet. Something that quite honestly terrifies me.
Alright, there's zoella going on about how she doesn't like her skin. We love relatable Queenie.
Just pinning up my hair here so it doesn't flop into my face.
Oh, I've already done that. Sensible. Fuck.
So the first product that I am using is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in number 2, which is light.
So, I had that concealer, I don't anymore. I never really liked it, to be honest. I'm gonna use something similar that's from the drugstore and cheap. I'm using the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. You need to be zoomed in, don't you? Yeah, I've also got no fake tan on today, which is a shocker for everyone. But my foundation isn't gonna match my neck, let's be honest. It's gonna be too dark as always. But, oh well, we'll make it work. So she applies concealer before foundation. You know, each to their own. What does she do with this? Hello, zoella load.
Dabbing that under my eyes, which is where my horrid dark circles are, and popping it around my nose where I've got a little bit of redness.
Zoella with her under eye circles. We love relatable Queenie.
Down my nose, don't know why I did that.
Down her nose, don't know why she did that. I feel like I can't get hate for this because zoella hasn't even uploaded in like, what, like a year?
So, does zoella like stands even still exist? Are they still like coming after people? I don't know.
And that's me done. Jokes.
Jokes! So she uses the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which I did actually own, but I have no idea where it is, like, at all. So I'm gonna use this Zoeva Silk Finish Brush, because, I mean, I used to be a bit of a zoella stan myself back in the day when I was like 12, and I think she used to use this brush, I don't know. So I'm gonna use a fat brush for my under eyes. And no primer either, guys, because zoella didn't use it.
For my foundation, I am using NARS Sheer Glow.
Right, guys, I don't have NARS Sheer Glow. I have this NARS foundation. It's the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. It's in the shade Punjab. What shade does she use?
I'm using Punjab.
Dabbing that around my face. Blend, 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 blend. Blending like a boss.
Blend, 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 blend. Can I just say I watched this about 100 times when I was like 12. Like literally 100 times. Like this was like my favorite video.
Let's just deep that.
Also, it doesn't match my neck, so. I should have used my Makeup Forever foundation. It would have looked so much nicer. But zoella used a NARS one, so. This is really weird because even though I was obsessed with this makeup tutorial, I never actually recreated it when I was like 12. Mainly because all the products she uses are quite expensive. I still don't have them because they're still quite expensive.
I like to pop on a bit of Burt's Bees Mango Lip Balm just so that my lips are nice and soft.
Can I actually say something? That is actually my favourite lip balm and I wear it all the time. I just don't have it with me, so.
I tend to go back over them at this point with either Benefit Erase Paste or today I'm using the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer in number 2.
Okay, so I actually went out and bought Benefit Erase Paste when I was like 12 because of zoella. It's not my shade in any way. It's so pink and I am not pink, but I'll use it and it's probably expired because I hardly ever used it even when I bought it.
I then go on to use the Laura Mercier loose setting powder, which I've got in a separate little kit there. And I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush.
Okay, so I'm gonna set my under eyes with that same powder. I have it, it's actually a really good powder, this powder, so. Good job, Zoella. I'm gonna set it with the tapered highlight brush from Sigma. Oh, I didn't blend it in my nose properly. That Benefit concealer is so thick, and we're like just lightly setting it, so that is gonna crease, as always.
Spoiler alert.
Come on, Zosie Bo, what do you do next?
This is the stage where I tend to put my eye primer on, even though I'm not going to do my eyes. Mixing it up, I'm a rebel, going against the rules.
So I don't have an eye primer. Well, I do, but it's nothing like that one. Really heavy duty and thick. I put concealer on my eyelids, so I'm not doing this step. Sorry, Zoella.
Next up are eyebrows. I'm using the MAC eyeshadow in charcoal brown, and I'm also using the MAC 266 brush as it's angled, and I find it a lot easier to use this way.
You're kidding. Oh God, you're not kidding. I haven't filled in my eyebrows with a powder in like since birth. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh, I don't want to. Right, I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows with a powder. I'm just gonna go in with a powder from my Jaclyn Hill palette. What's happening, guys?
I don't like this.
They're looking like slugs already.
Eyebrows are sisters and not twins.
Zoella's out here like, eyebrows are sisters, not twins.
I'm out here like, sis, mine are about to be distant relatives.
Bloody hell, that's worse than I thought it would be.
Eyebrows are sisters and not twins.
I actually used to own that brush, but I don't anymore. I lost it in Switzerland. I think they're different colors, you know, my eyebrows. I think they actually do look different colors.
Eyebrows are sisters and not twins.
I don't have the palette that Zoella used because I've never actually got anything from Estee Lauder, fun fact.
Estee Lauder palette in Raisins, which I have been absolutely loving. And I'm applying the lighter shade all over my lid with a MAC 239 brush.
So I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm gonna go in with like the light pink shade in there. It's like similar to the one that Zoella used. And she applied it all over her eyelid.
To be fair, the shadow is probably prettier than the one that Zoella used anyway.
Using the MAC blending brush in 217, I'm adding the darker aubergine shade to the outer corners of my eye and blending it through the crease.
And can we just appreciate she uses a shimmer through her crease? So I'm gonna have to do that.
We love that for us.
I'm gonna pick up another brush now, and there's not a shade in this palette which is kind of similar to the one that Zoella used. There's one that's similar, but it's matte, not shimmery. So I'm gonna go in with a bright pink blush and then this shade right here. I'm gonna mix them together. I'm gonna use most the sprinkle shades and then a little bit of Santa Baby. This is from the Peppermint Mocha palette from Too Faced. It was part of their Christmas collection last year, I think. Or maybe the year before, I can't remember. And I'm just gonna blend that through my crease.
Blending like a boss.
Oh yeah, it was 2 years ago, wasn't it? It looks like I hate putting shimmers like through my crease and like everywhere.
It's not my thing.
Okay, so what does Zoella do next?
For my everyday eyeliner, I'll either use a liquid liner or mostly I'll just use a brown pencil. And this one is the MAC eye pencil in Coffee.
Okay, so I don't have that eye pencil, but it's just like a brown eye pencil. So I'm gonna use my Kryolan one. I think that just got in my eye, love that.
That definitely just got in my eye.
She does sort of like a cat eye, so I'm just gonna do that. I forgot I hadn't set the rest of my face. It's like, why is it feeling so tacky? I was like, oh yeah.
Zoella doesn't set her face.
These take ages to film because I have to stop and watch the video.
I look like Zoella Beauty yet. Why does mine look so different to her? Like I've done a way fatter wing than she has.
Oops, sorry Zoella. Okay, so she uses the They're Real mascara. I used to have that, but I don't anymore. It's pretty sure it's expired and I'm not about to get an eye infection for this video. So I'm using my favorite mascara at the moment, which is the Maybelline Push Up. Ow! It's a new tube and I tried to open it and I think I just cut myself. That's fun. I'm using my favorite mascara at the moment, which is the Maybelline Push Up Angel Mascara. It's really good and I'm just gonna apply that. Whoever is trying to reverse out of their driveway, can you do it more quietly, please? Oh shit, it's the police. I probably shouldn't say that. Oh my god, seriously, I don't care if you're the police, but shut up. Oh wait, I think I might be my dad. I have a massive problem with getting mascara on my eyelids because my eyelashes are actually, they're not extremely long, but they're quite curly. So if I like brush them upwards, they literally just go straight onto my eyelid. Currently trying to get a thumbnail like.
I am powdering my face, and to do that I'm using the Bare Essentials Mineral Foundation.
Okay, so she actually does set the rest of her face. We love that. So I don't have the Bare Minerals powders. I used to, but I chucked them out. I'm just gonna use more translucent powder because my like tinted powder, oh my god.
Hi ambulance, how are you doing?
My tinted powder doesn't match my face, and I'm pale, so I just used translucent powder.
Next step is to contour, and to do that I'm using the MAC 168 angled contour brush and the Sleek contour kit.
Guys, I actually have that contour thing. I bought it when I was actually obsessed with Zoella, so I haven't used this since I was about 13, so we'll see how this goes. That contour's kind of pretty though. What? I'm just a shirt.
My favourite step, and that is blusher. And the blush I'm using is the Estee Lauder Illuminating Powder Gelée blush in Tease.
Okay, so I don't have that blush. I have this Hourglass brush called Incandescent Electra, which I remember when I was younger, once again I bought because of Zoella, which is fun, and it's like an illuminating blush as well, so it's probably kind of similar. So this is with a Zoeva Luxe Face Focus brush. I never wear blush, so
Fun.
I really just don't like blush, but oh well. Zoella does, so we wear it. I'm like, it just sounds like I'm trying to copy her, but then again I am. Can you hurry up this video, Zoella? I literally have 5 minutes after my SD card.
And this is the MAC Vanilla Pigment, and I apply this to my face with a MAC 222 brush.
So I'm going to take Vanilla Pigment by MAC on a Morphe M505. This is actually a really good blending brush. Oh, bloody hell. Under her brow bone, into the inner corner of her eye. I'm using this pigment as highlighter as well because Zoella, you need to glow, sweetie. Blendy, blendy, blend, as Zoella says.
Blend, 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 blend.
And now she does lipstick.
This one is a YSL lipstick in number 13 called Peach Passion, and I absolutely love it.
I don't have that lipstick. I have Cream Cup by MAC and Pure Zen by MAC, which I'm gonna mix together to make a similar shade. Right, I'm gonna let my hair down and I will film the outro. I need to delete some stuff from my SD card as well because it's literally about to run out of storage. This makeup actually makes me look so different, guys. Like, it's actually mad. I feel like my eyes look smaller and I just look a lot younger. I don't know.
Don't I though? I just do.
What's Zoella's thumbnail for the video? I'm gonna try recreate it too. Hey Zozy Bo, what's your thumbnail? Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new here. Remember to turn on my little post notification bell as well. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. And if you want to see more of my face, then feel free to follow me on my social medias. They're in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, love you. Mwah.